And Miles, if I called you a prick,
What did you just say?
would you be offended or complimented, or would you know what I'm on about?
I know it's something that's not good,
Definitely not.
but that's certainly not American English. And yeah, what is it's like a jerk or something? Or I know you're not complimenting me. You're not being nice.
No, never, never. Yeah. So today, Miles, and to everyone watching, we're going to be talking about swear words.
Is arse a swear word?
Arse, yes, it's a swear word.
It's about the bad words that we use in British English and American English. So I would describe Miles as a prick. And prick is just a general one for kind of like like an idiot or like a bit of an annoyance. But I wouldn't really, but for joke's sakes.
All right. Yeah, I think our equivalent might, if I were to call Jack an ass.
Yeah, an ass.
Someone who is either stupid or dumb, maybe incompetent or annoying or bothersome some type of way. And admittedly, use an ass, but for this sake.
Yeah. Like, don't be. There's kind of with prick, it's like you're being annoying. Like, we say like, oh, don't be annoying prick. Don't be an annoying prick. Don't be like annoying.
Yeah.
And so today, what's that? Sorry,
arse.
Arse. Arse. Yeah, we would use that. Like, it's not as common, and I think we do say arse instead of ass to refer to like your buttocks, your behind, a little bit more. So we pronounce it A-R-S-E, so arse, which sounds a little bit more British. So today, Miles, I thought what we could do, we could talk about terminology and the different swear words that we use in British English and American English. But I also think there's levels to swear words. I don't know about you. Like, there's some swear words that you can say in certain occasions, and then there's some swear words that you can't say in the same occasion. So I thought we would do like level 0 up to level 1000 of swear words, and we would rank them like that. Do you have some swear words that you could order?
Yeah, I have a few, and yeah, you are definitely right that there are some swear words that are more mild or more appropriate, and some swear words that are stronger or more vulgar, and certainly less appropriate.
Okay, nice. So let's start with 0 to 1 out of 10. Like 0, like the lowest of the low. It's barely a swear word. Only like your like grandma or like a judge would be offended if you said this word.
Yeah, for me, two that come to mind would be ass. Very, very mild in the US, or the word damn.
Damn.
Like, if I burnt my toast, or if I was running late to something, I would maybe say the word damn.
Damn. Yeah, and it would be like no one's too bothered, not even like if you're a kid at school and you say damn or damn it, then you're not getting told off. You're not going to be like, oh, you need to go to detention.
Likely not, no.
Our version, which I think is pretty similar sort of meaning, would be bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Oh, bloody hell is how we would say it.
So British.
And in the most British accent, is it bloody hell? And that would mean the same thing, like, oh, like you've done something wrong, or like you've kind of messed up, like you've burnt your toast. I'd be like, oh, bloody hell. Like, and you'd be like, and sometimes we say it as like a reaction when someone says something shocking to you. You're like, Like you tell me, oh, oh, I was in a car accident. I'll be like, bloody hell, like, are you like, yeah, are you all right, sort of thing. And no one, like, your grandma or like a teacher might be like, don't say that, don't say it like that. But you wouldn't be like, you wouldn't go to detention for it, and you wouldn't be, you wouldn't be
like
punished.
condemned. Yeah, you wouldn't be like condemned, punished, penalized.
So if you want to use just like like you've messed up or whatever, low level, no problems, bloody hell would be my
Bloody hell.
bloody hell.
Yeah, I would
And
be like,
so the next level, Miles, the next level, like 1, 2 out of 10, like a little bit risky. You're probably still not like getting told off, or like people would be upset, but like people would be like, like that's a bit naughty.
yeah, for us, 2 that I can think of would be shit. Which is another word for poop or for fecal matter, and then bastard.
Bastard.
Fat bastard.
Which is referring to a child that was born out of a marriage or out of wedlock.
Mhm.
And those are a little bit touchy. Yeah, a little bit more sensitive words that you might want to be careful with, but still not like, oh, shocking.
Yeah, like, and so could you use them both in a context? How would you use them?
Okay, yeah. So let's say I was going to work one day and I looked at the clock and I realized that I was running behind or that I was going to be tardy. Then I might say, oh shit, like I'm going to be late. Or let's say my neighbor, who I actually don't like, was doing something typical that he does. I might say, what a bastard. I know, I just can't stand him.
Wow. So you use it like, oh, he's like an annoying person. He's like, he's bothering me. But the official, like the definition in like traditional English would be, for a bastard, would be a child born to parents that aren't married. But in this context, we would use it like, oh, he's annoying. He's not like good.
Someone I am not fond of, someone I do not admire, someone that I actually dislike or find to be annoying or bothersome.
Nice. So my number, like level 1, level 2, 2 out of 10 would be dickhead.
Dickhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Or like in very British English would be, oh, you dead. Yeah, that's how bad. Oh, you're dead.
It sounds like you got rid of like all the pronunciation of that word.
Dead. Like, should be dead.
I don't even know if I can say it. Dead.
Yeah. And we would say, and for the same sort of as you would use for bastard, we would use dickhead. Like, oh, my neighbor's been such a dickhead, or a dickhead. Like he's annoying me or whatever like that. You would, like, if a child, 8-year-old at school said dickhead, you would probably like be like, don't say that again. Not like too much, but like you got to be careful, I would say. You wouldn't use it in an office space, definitely not, but you would use it like after work drinks, like, oh, like, isn't like Sharon from The Office such a dickhead? Like,
Karen.
Yeah. Okay, nice. And so the next level, Miles, so we're getting into the territory where, like, definitely if you said this at school, you would be like taken to detention or put in detention, or like your mum would definitely tell you off and maybe you would get punished, like not be able to go out to play with your friends. What would be the next level?
Yeah, I would say after that would be bitch.
Bitch.
Like, let's say, let's say I had an ex-girlfriend who I really disliked. I might say, oh, Maggie is such a bitch.
Mhm.
Like, and that would be me saying like, oh, she is so mean, she is so awful. I really, really don't like her. And yeah, if I were to say that around some people, like, oh, what a bitch,
Mhm.
that would certainly be stronger. Or like, if I were to hear, let's say, my 3-year-old niece say the word bitch, I would be in complete shock.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, and would you still get told off? Would you still be punished by your mum if you used bitch in front of her?
Now as a 28-year-old or
Yeah.
as a kid?
Like now as a 28-year-old?
No, I don't think my mom would punish me now. Like, Miles, you're grounded. You have to go to your room. It's like, okay, I'm going home then. But no, I think I could get away. I mean, she might not like it,
Mhm.
and it depends. I think with this type of swear word and a lot of swear words, the context and the tone of voice that you use. Like, if I were to say, about someone who's annoying, like, oh, what a bitch. Or like, oh, like if something is annoying, like, oh, what a bitch. Versus like, she is such a bitch. Like,
Yeah, you'd be like, whoa, okay, yeah.
yeah, oh, calm down there, buddy.
Yeah,
So,
we sometimes use like, oh, that job was a bitch. Like that
Yeah.
work, like that thing that I had to do at work, that task was a bitch. Oh, that was a bitch. Like, and that's a little bit more relaxed. Whereas, yeah, if you're directing it at someone or like really going for it, it's kind of it goes up to like a 5-6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an
Our
equivalent?
one, yeah, we use. This is a nice one. I like this one. I think this is my favorite swear word is bollocks.
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 That could not sound more British to me.
Yeah,
Like straight out of a Harry Potter book.
oh, bollocks. And I like bollocks. Like I like saying
Yeah. Sorry.
I like saying the word bollocks. Like I think it's a good swear word. And so bollocks can actually mean the testicles, like the balls.
really?
Yeah, we say like if you get hit in the bollocks, like it hurts.
Okay.
Which is why I changed. I don't like bollocks. I like to say bollocks.
Ah. But
But yeah, we would say like, oh, like if something's gone wrong, or like if something's like of bad quality, like but that's straight. I just thought like if something's bollocks, it's that's bollocks. That's like not very good, and it's quite a strong word. And like you could say like your bollocks, like. But we also say the dog's bollocks, which is actually means something of the highest quality. So bollocks is like, I just say, oh, Miles, that video you made was bollocks. Like, that is the worst thing ever. I was like, Miles, that video you made, that was the dog's bollocks, is like the best thing ever. Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah. But I would say it's a 5 out of 10 swear word. It means testicles, but it also means like, yeah, just bad quality. And you couldn't say that at school. You couldn't say that like at a family reunion so like freely, and you definitely couldn't say it at work.
Got it. Okay. And then the next level up after that?
Next level up after that, I think it depends again on context, but I would say my 6-7 out of 10 would be fuck.
Fuck!
Would just be a clean flat out fuck. Like, yeah, just fuck. Like, would be inappropriate at school, inappropriate like most family events, definitely inappropriate at the workplace, but like, yeah, like fuck.
Mhm.
You can get away with a bit of fuck, but not too many fucks.
I agree. Yeah. And how would you define the word fuck, or in what context might you use the word fuck?
Like, fuck really is like the daddy of swear words, I think. Like, or the mommy daddy of swear words. It's like
It has so much
utility. You could use it in lots of different ways. Like I could say to you, Miles, fuck off.
Moron, fuck off. You fuck off.
Which would be like, could you leave? Could you go away? Like, oh, stop being a dickhead. Like, fuck off, Miles, stop being a dickhead would be a classic phrase. So, fuck off, Miles, stop being a dickhead. I'll say it one more time, Miles. Fuck off, stop.
Got it. I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll cease what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Or like fuck, like you could say like, oh, something bad happened, like, oh fuck. Or like I could say you're a fuck.
You're a fuck.
As well. Like, you're a fuck, like you're a bad person, you're a dick. And fuck also, which I think is like the original meaning, which means to have sex. You could say to fuck would be the verb of to have sex. And I think it was like an acronym for like fornification of something in like way back when, like FUCK or whatever.
Okay. And then there's just the classic like, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Or like, which, how would you, it's basically just like expressing,
disdain or like
disdain or insult towards someone. And then okay.
I like fuck. You like
that's a good one. It's sharp. Sharp.
Yeah, but I would say you got to be like with friends, or like you really just, you don't care about the consequences of the word, just say, like, if I call you, like, if I say fuck off, Miles, and we don't actually know each other, like, it could cause a serious problem, no?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like, those could almost be words to lead to, or words that might instigate a fight in some context, especially with a stranger. But yeah, it's not good. It's not the strongest word. I can probably think of one that's stronger, but it's certainly up there in terms of vulgarity, or in terms of crudeness.
Yeah. And so do you have a next one, like an 8, 9 out of 10, almost like at the top?
I certainly do. And I how about you?
Like, I've got one that I would say is like a 9 for us, which is quite shocking because it's one that you've already said. And then I have a 10 out of 10, which is just like, I don't even like saying it. Like,
Wait. What's your 9 out of 10?
My 9 out of 10 is bastard.
Really?
Yeah, I think like bastard for me is like really strong. Like, if you're directing it at someone, bastard is like, ooh, like you're like, and you can combine it. You can combine it to make it like a 9.9, and like, you're a fucking bastard.
Fucking bastard.
You fucking bastard!
Answer me, you fucking bastard!
Like, you could really.
I mean, I guess if you were to say it in that way, it would still be worse. But like, it's, for me, even with that, it's like a 7. Like, if I were to say like, oh, like, you fucking bastard, or just like, fuck you, like, I still feel like fuck you might be stronger.
Really?
Bastard, it's just like,
bastard.
If I'm driving and someone cut me off, like, oh, you bastard, or oh, what a bastard. Like, it's not.
Oh, really? No, see, that I would use dickhead in that situation. Bastard would be like, I'd be scared to say it, I think, just in case like something happened. Like, I wouldn't, like, in that situation, you just want to like vent and say something to like release your frustration.
Yeah.
but like I don't want to really have a problem with that person. And I feel like if I bumped into someone in the street, like I could not use the word bastard. Like it would be like instant, like let's go.
Wow. Yeah, no. In the US, you can, I think, use that word more liberally or more freely without having to worry. Oh, I'm still not condoning it or saying that it's okay.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, and Miles, the moment we've all been waiting for. What is your 10 out of 10? Your level 1000.
Yeah, I think we both know. I mean, it's probably the word. It's the word.
Cunt.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this. I would even oftentimes just. I'll say it one more time just so our audience knows it. But generally, I do not like saying this word. The word is cunt, but I usually just refer to it as the C word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the top of the top.
Mhm.
In terms of vulgarity, no one says that word. It literally refers to a vagina or a vulva of a woman, but it's very crude. It's
No,
do not say that in the US.
No.
Like actually do not say that.
No, like I couldn't like we call it the C bomb. Like
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
the C bomb, like it's like super strong and like I just feel uncomfortable saying it and like even with like my bestest friends, I'd just be like, why you don't need to say that word and like yeah, it's just it's a bad word and I would like I don't think I've ever said it in front of my mum or like in a public situation like to say the C word, you'd have to be so angry and like you're more like if you say that to someone, you're probably like I don't know if you get arrested, but like it's just not a nice word, no?
I mean, I could see in some restaurants or places people asking you to leave. And yeah, I mean, or if you were to like say that, let's say you were trying to insult a girl or to be critical of a girl and you were to say that, the girl actually might respond with violence. Like striking you or like slapping you.
Mhm.
And if you were to say that to a guy or something, it's just not a nice word. But what's wild to me or what's crazy to me is that I've heard in Australia, which is another country that speaks English, that the C word is very normal and commonplace, which is
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. So like when I lived in Australia, like my Australian friends would use the C word as like every second word. And like it changes meaning. Like they say like, oh, you're a good cunt. They would say in their Australian accent. So they're saying you're a good C word. And it means like mate, like a good person, like, oh, like thank you. And it's like they just use it so much and you're just like, oh, like but when I hear it in an Australian accent, I think it sounds softer, I think, in my head. But if I hear it in American or in British English, I think nah, like that's like a powerful word to use.
Yeah, that's like a word that you'd use in like a pornographic video or a porno.
Yeah, like super strong. But yeah. So no,
No,
not for me, not for me. No, but that's funny that like those like the C bomb is like transatlantic. You know, both sides is this like no.
Yeah.
So
You better wash your mouth out with some soap after that one.
But yeah. But nice. So we've reached the 10 out of 10. We don't want to use the 10 out of 10. Like, stick to fuck. Like, fuck, no problem, or bloody hell, no dramas.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that was interesting. Like, and definitely interesting to see that, like, the bastard word is kind of different each side. So you can go to New York and say, oh, bastard, and no problem. And you say it in London, and maybe people are like, ooh, like, is everything okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I guess just another interesting cultural difference. And again, I'm still not saying to use the word bastard. I'm just saying it might not be as strong.
As strong. Yeah, no. Cool. Well, that's cool, Miles. And to everybody watching, we hope you've enjoyed the video. We hope it's been interesting learning first the different vocab, and we hope it's been useful as well, kind of knowing the context that you would use them in and kind of how you would use them if you wanted to sound a little bit more native, and use them in the right context without offending anyone. And then you can use it in kind of more of a jokey way. And it's just like in any language, those colloquial swear words are kind of fun to use and adds to kind of your linguistic range, if you want to say it like that. And it would be interesting to know any fun swear words that you guys use in your native language, and if they translate to anything strange in English. I know some of them in Spanish kind of is like, why are you saying, like, why are you calling me that? And yeah, so let us know in the comments. Let us know if any of them were shocking and if you've had any experience using English swear words.
Yeah, definitely curious to hear your thoughts and experiences.
Okay. Awesome, Miles. See you later, everyone.
Sounds good. Take care.